bye week we had last week. We had a good week. Got some guys healed up, and then also, worked on some fundamentals and things that we thought we needed to work on. But we're ready to get this game week underway, and got a tough opponent in Old Dominion this week.
Thank you very much, Coach. Our first questions come from Steve Barrow. Steve, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach, this is Steve over at the paper.
Hey, Steve.
Was there anything specific you guys targeted during the off week?
Well, not anything specifically. I think, we're just working on fundamentals and just trying to continue to get better at blocking and tackling and timing in the passing game. And, some of the things that Clemson did to us that gave us problems we worked on. So that's just general, football fundamentals.
What do you know about Old Dominion? Do you have a brief scouting report? Or?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's a good football team. I mean, last year we were 6-6. I think this year a little bit different style of team. I mean, they're obviously trying to run the football. I think this year, the first 2 weeks, were leading the rusher, the Lowry kid was #1 in the country rushing the football. And of course, NC State I thought did a good job of keeping the ball from their offense. Old Dominion only ran 44 plays last week against NC State, so they kept their offense off the field, which is what you'd like to be able to do. They do have a very good offense, and then I think defensively they are very, very sound defense, very good up front. Their defensive line is outstanding, and so I think they're obviously a solid football team. They play in a great stadium. It'll be a great environment there, sold out stadium. So yeah, it's a very, very solid football team.
What was the mood of you guys last week in practice? I know you had a tough game, but at the same time, they didn't seem devastated by the loss either.
Well, I think everybody was obviously disappointed. I think, the second quarter, we didn't play well at all, and then the game got out of hand in that quarter. Other than that, I thought we played pretty well. But, yeah, everybody was disappointed in the way we played, but everybody wants to get better. I think that's what we did this past week. Came out and really just worked on trying to get better as a football team, and I think that's what we did. Now everybody's just ready. They're ready to play another game. We're ready to get back on that football field and show what we really have.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Steve. Our next questions come from Brant with the Winston-Salem Journal. Brant, please go ahead.
Hey, Pat, it's Brant over at the Journal. Yes, Carl Benson at Media Day spoke a lot about the importance of these group of five kind of inter-conference games. Just how big are these games for you guys as a program?
Well, I mean, these games, Old Dominion games, huge for us. I mean, number one, it's the next game on the schedule. Number two, it's a peer group, a team from Conference USA, and we go against Old Dominion in recruiting, and we have a lot of respect for their program and the way they're doing things there, and so. For our conference, I think it's a big game. We obviously look at how Sun Belt compares against other conferences. So, a lot of aspects, it's obviously a huge game. And then you look at these non-conference games, too. At the end of the season, it's all about wins. So you got to try to get as many wins as you can get. And so, this obviously is going to be huge as far as when you look at the end of the season as the bowl picture comes around. So, I mean, it's a big game in a lot of different aspects.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, Brant, and thank you, Coach. That's all the time we have for you today. We do appreciate it.